So here we are taking a look back at April of 2015 when we traveled to California to attend Star Wars Celebration in Anaheim.
So right now we're on our way to San Francisco, and some of the footage you're seeing right now is inside of the Lucasfilm, what do you call it?
Office. It's the main Lucasfilm office located in the Presidio of San Francisco. It's pretty awesome. It's the house of, or the home of Lucasfilm, Industrial Light and Magic, and a few other areas of Lucasfilm. And while you can't really go in and get a tour of the whole place, you can go in and check out the awesome Yoda fountain that's out front, and they'll let you go into the lobby, which is what you're seeing now. And
so what you're seeing now, what we just passed by, is a bunch of awards, little things here and there. There was like a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award and a bunch of other things that they just have on display.
Definitely cool. It's a must if you're a Star Wars fan. So we met up with our good friend Alex in San Francisco, and Jordan, myself, and Alex then drove down to Anaheim, where we met up with our good friend Mike Seatown, and the four of us went to Celebration. We all had 4-day passes for the entire event, and here we are now. This is all on day one, kind of when we first got in. As you can imagine, and if you were there, you know how big and how crowded this event was. So our first day, we kind of just went in and started off with just doing a tour of the place to try to figure out where things are and what's what. And
so here's some of the best cosplayers we actually saw at the con. This is everyone doing the Spaceballs rip. This guy's amazing.
Yeah, all of them were awesome looking. They were great.
And here's a little footage from the 501st Bash. I didn't take that much footage while I was in there because it was kind of dark in a nightclub atmosphere, but this is I didn't know where R2 hit the dance floor, so took some video of him.
And here's some footage from the 501st Legion group photo. This was awesome. I think the amount of Legion members that turned out for this photo was much more than anybody anticipated. I think they originally thought that everybody was going to fit up on these top steps up on top of the convention center, and we more than filled these steps. As you can see, a lot of the white armor TK troopers didn't even get up onto the steps. They were out front. I don't know what the total count was for the photo, but it was massive. It was awesome. I'm thrilled that I was there to be a part of it.
It was pretty warm that day also, being out there in black.
Yeah, Jordan and I are both TIE pilots, and when they were lining everybody up, they had all of the black costumes get up on the steps first. So we were probably standing up there for a good hour while they were lining everybody up. And it got a little toasty sitting in the sun.
But overall, I thought the convention was really good. I thought the location was nice. We got a nice hotel where we could walk every day right to the convention center. All in all, I thought the Orlando one, I liked the convention center a little bit better. There was a little bit more room in side rooms where things were kind of off the beaten path, and they almost had their own little areas, but I liked it. And we'll see where the next one in the U.S. is going to be.
Yeah, another plus of Orlando is it's definitely cheaper than Anaheim. Hotel rooms, just everything in general is cheaper in Orlando. Southern California is definitely a pricey area, but as we're learning now that we're planning for going at least I'm planning on going to Celebration London. Anaheim's cheaper than London because London's looking pretty expensive so far.
So here's some more just shots of troopers. I must have took a picture of a lot of costumed people, but what you can see now is just everyone that was there. And this is right here, this chromed out trooper was from Japan. He was right on the corner of where our hotel was, and he was just there hanging out with kids. Some more shots of the Spaceballs crew.
Yeah, we pretty much spent our time doing a lot of Legion-related stuff since both Jordan and I are members of the 501st. We both spent some time working at the 501st booth and staffing some tables there. a lot of events, and other than that, when we weren't doing Legion-related stuff, we were kind of chasing down some of the Celebration exclusives that we were looking for. There were a few specific toys and releases that we were interested in getting, and for the most part, we were able to pick up most of what we were looking for. And man, these were just some long days. We were there pretty much every day from first thing in the morning till closing, and then there's all the after-hour events, the 501st Bash, the 501st Swag Trade,
Jedi Rave thing that was outside in front of the
the mixer, and so by the time you do all the events all day long, and then all the after-hour events, you're pretty shot. Every night going to bed, I was absolutely wiped out, but I was never as tired as I was on day one when we got there. We don't have any footage in this video, but day one was spent getting in line 12 or 14 hours early to get into the opening ceremony and the initial release of the Episode 7 teaser trailer. And we sat in line for that all night long, and then we're there for the next morning to get in, and we're about fourth or fifth row, I believe. And that was awesome.
I mean, this convention is really, really, I mean, as you can tell, of course, by the name and everything, I like that it's so focused on Star Wars. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan of any capacity, really make your way out to this for at least one time.
Yeah, it's a must. I think if you're a huge Star Wars fan, you've got to get to Celebration at some point in your life. It's not an event that you want to miss. So let us know what you think of this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hopefully we'll see you out at the next Celebration.
See you then.